Every, I don't know. I would never design a website like this. I just don't have the balls to do it, but
Tips with Punch.
hello internet people, my name is Robert and I do videos about websites and online marketing. But in this video, I'll be reviewing some amazing e-commerce websites just to get you inspired. The first web shop is called Ubak or Le Ubak. I don't know how you pronounce it, but it's a French sneaker wear. I guess they're a bit more premium. From the first homepage, if you take a look, well, it doesn't look that amazing, but once you start interacting with it, for example, when you scroll, you have these nice effects. Again, nothing special, but oh, did you see that? That just changed an image to a video. Very smooth transition. And same thing just continues if you start clicking on anything on the website. So let's say I click on this shoe, you see the shoe comes into view. Super cool animation, just very subtle, but it also works. Same thing when you change pages. You saw that if I go back, it just has this nice transition. It shows you the logo, but also at the same time changes the page itself. So let's go again back to the shoe. And you can see here with the product page that the same continues all throughout the website. So everything has a small animation, especially if you hover over it, it somehow interacts with you. So if I click here, you saw that it didn't just appear. So the zoomed in picture didn't just appear, but it actually kind of, I don't even know how to explain that. It just kind of has this spring feeling to it. And now you can drag and see the images, although right now, I think half of the images are not visible, but anyway, everything they've done just has that premium feeling to it. It's a nice balance between interaction and animations and just usability, where you know some websites when you go to them, you're not sure how to use them, and that also reflects on the conversion rate, so how many people actually buy from the store. So you want to have a balance between looking nice and also usability. And especially on mobile, everything just is highlighted even more. Let me take a look. If I change my desktop to mobile view, you'll notice that it looks amazing here as well. So for example, if I swipe these images, you can see that there's this morphing effect. Nothing is just normal. Nothing just comes into view. Everything is with nice transitions and very subtle effects. I really like it. If you click on the navigation, you saw the hamburger menu change to X. Again, nothing amazing, but it's just done in such a consistent way that it looks beautiful. It's so professional. And next website is a bit simpler, but I really like what they've done here. It's called Mayer's Clean Day. They sell cleaning products. Very simple, but actually, if you take a look at their website, what I like is they have these very subtle animations. They're not in a way, they just make the website a bit more lively, I guess. And if you scroll this website, you'll notice everything's a bit moving, nothing is static. Like this little sun, it's just like having those rays, they're moving a little bit. And then if you hover over these images, there's a little lady that cleans this bottle or whatever she does here. And you know, these are just so cool. These are little animations that just give a bit of personality to the website. And you can see again, this lady is here and all over the place. When you hover over things and products, you see something different. So for here, I think they're just showing what kind of flower or herb is the main ingredient or the smell of the product. And it just, I don't know, for me, it's just so nice and clean design. And then if I click into one of the products, same thing continues there. It's just very clean, very practical from usability perspective. Everything is like on Amazon, but with a bit of that special touch. So here, the navigation bar, here you have a character just sitting on the nav bar. I love that kind of things. It's just those little touches that make the website a bit personalized. It's somehow, at least you know on what website you're on. This is a very unique way to do it. And you can see just stick figures. And this is just a reminder to you that you don't need to go crazy on animations. You just need to add a bit of personality to the website through little images or just be different. Be yourself, be your brand. And this is, I think, what this website is doing really great. The next website is called Drunk Elephant, and it's a skincare brand, and they have really cool name and very funky color palette. You'll notice when I start using this website, the colors are just off the chart, but that's what their brand is about. And yeah, if you look at this, there's nice animations here all around, but maybe not so special here once you start on the home page. But I think where they shine is when you start looking at the product pages. They're really nicely done. A lot of animations. So here's asset power. Okay, sounds like you're going to a rave in the 90s, but anyway, you start scrolling and you'll notice that the product on the right is actually now spinning. And it's just doing all kinds of animations there. And actually, I just missed out what happened on the left side. But you can see that they use green text on a white background. I mean, yeah, not my first choice, but for them it works. And if you keep scrolling, you'll notice they have all kinds of animations. It just continues, and I don't know, it just looks so funky to me. I thought it was a cool example how you can do things even if they're not traditional. Now, in my opinion, maybe this is a bit overdoing it. Some of the animations take away your attention from the product itself, but you're just like amazed by the animations. So I think this might be a bit too much of animations and not so much usability. And if you want to actually sell products, this might be actually too much, too distracting. And I'm not even sure what's going on. Like I've been scrolling on this page quite long, and I mean now at the bottom looks like some sort of it looks like I'm on some sort of Instagram feed here at the bottom, but I got lost. It's just a bit too much for my taste. And this is where you need to find that balance between design and just usability. And then we have this website, Gaz and George from London. And I don't know what, they're kind of selling some sort of sweaters, ugly sweaters. I don't know how you want to call them. They're very funky website. It looks like it's been done in the 90s, but I think they've just taken that theme and run with it. And it's just really awesome. I think if you look at it, you know, it looks just a crappy website, but I think that's the whole essence of it. That's the whole fun of it. Because so if you look at some of these characters, if I click on this guy here with the parrot, I mean the hair, the sweater and everything, and you would think, you know, oh yeah, a sweater like this must be an ugly sweater kind of a thing, and then you look at the price, 330 euros. That's like, I don't know, almost $400, and you're like, what? I mean, these guys mean business. And let's add something to the basket. You could see, I mean, what can you say? This is just awesome. I don't know. I mean, if I would design, I would never design a website like this. I just don't have the balls to do it. But man, this is cool. I love this kind of things, that people actually do things different. Clearly, these guys know what they're doing. This is done on purpose, just because they're true to their brand. And it's a great example for you also that if you feel that this is your brand essence, don't listen to all the design experts and follow the trends, because there's no use. Just be yourself online as well and add a bit of that personality. I think that goes a long way. And I'm sure those people that shop on this website, they appreciate it, because it just captures that uniqueness of the brand through the website. And like, I work with websites every day, and then still I don't know what people will like it. If your audience likes certain type, then go with that. If you feel like you want to create a website like that, that's how you should do it. And you can't add personality to a website until you get your color palette right, which can be really hard if you don't have design experience. But in this video right here, I'll show you my easy tips and tools that will help you to choose your color palette in just 10 minutes or less.